Hej allihopa och välkomna till
Lördagsdrinken! Men idag har vi ett lite speciellt avsnitt för att vi kommer faktiskt ta det på engelska. So I want to welcome you all to the Saturday drink. Oh, guys, you're supposed to say Saturday drink.
The
Saturday drink!
Okay, well, we don't have to do it at the same time.
Okay.
Sounds good, sounds perfect.
Sounds good. So today we have representatives from Poland with us today because Poland has been a very talked about subject lately. Yeah,
the migrant crisis going on, and hopefully we can talk a little bit more about that as well.
But this show, the Saturday drink, is not about anything but drinking. So
what do we have here then?
Poland, tell us. We have Radik and Mikael. So please tell us about your traditional way of drinking vodka, because we have a person here who's a bit
not great at drinking vodka.
Not great at drinking.
If you follow the show.
Yeah. Perfection needs practice, and we'll start just about now.
Yeah, so let's practice with the Polish.
Yeah, you were asking what we're having here. It seems like vodka to me.
Yeah,
seems
it's,
like
it's
water.
very similar to vodka, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do the honors.
So basically, when we are opening a bottle of vodka in Poland, there is some sort of a tradition, not to just, open when you are starting drinking, but there is some sort of
Ritual.
acting and ritual.
Ritual, yeah.
So you have to hit it on the bottom. Some people use like that.
What does that
and
do?
I will tell you at the end. And then you just hit it.
Slap it a bit.
Yeah. And this is what we call
slap.
it is the ritual of expelling the ghosts, the bad ghosts from the bottle. As you can see, there are some little bubbles right now in it. And when we are done with the ritual, we can crack the
But
bottle
aren't
open.
everyone supposed to do that, or is it just enough if
Just
one
the
do
bottle
it?
opener.
Just a bottle
The
opener.
bottle opener, who is usually the host of the party or the host of the house.
You've already taken over the party.
So welcome to my studio today.
So now we won't be haunted by ghosts when we drink the vodka, right?
Yes, this is the way that we expel the ghosts, and right now nothing bad can happen to us while drinking vodka.
It's
Awesome,
absolutely
except maybe getting drunk. But
Perfect.
absolutely
I actually
safe.
have some problems with ghosts at home, so I hope that drinking this is going to help.
your house is haunted?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Wow. Okay, interesting. Well, where do we start then?
Well,
Yeah,
we
so
can start-
we have a few different kinds of tastings today, and everyone include vodka. So it's different types. We also have some juices that we're going to do.
Yeah,
like in Sweden, we call it
we're gonna need them later.
Okay, later.
Okay.
So how do
I
we
think
start?
we will start with a very classic way of drinking vodka. I mean, shots. Usually there are a bit smaller glasses, but
Yeah.
this-
We're taking a big shot, a very big shot.
Yeah.
we can work with that as well.
Okay.
So let's.
And how usually do we do you measure some type of miller?
you-
Okay.
It comes with.
Vi bara kör en
it
12
comes
med en
with-
gång, liksom.
It comes with experience.
It's very okay.
It's not too much.
No, it's not too
Yeah,
much.
just
not-
enough.
the perfect amount.
Okay.
Smells.
And I
Interesting.
think, Radek, wait a second, because you shouldn't pour
there's
vodka for
There's
yourself.
Another tradition.
Oh,
Yeah, this is tradition in
should-
Poland.
you should-
I like
You are the
that,
host
yeah.
of the studio.
You should have someone else.
I honestly like that. That's
Okay.
nice.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. sorry.
That's generous.
Sorry, sorry, that's a bit.
You know, and now he has to drink it all.
Once it's been poured.
No,
Yeah,
you should tell me the rules beforehand, guys.
No. You told us not to tell you the rules before the program so that you can actually learn during the program.
Okay. So you have to drink all of that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. How do we cheers?
How do you say cheers
In Polish, it's quite similar as to in other Eastern and Southern countries, so it's na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie.
And then you drink it all.
Oh, you poor thing.
And the rule is that you don't drink any juice or anything else that in Poland we call...
That wasn't too bad, actually.
Well, it's vodka.
Actually, it was pretty smooth.
You didn't even drink
Okay,
it.
look, I'm getting there. Relax. Here we go.
So
Yes, finally. Oh my God, it just took like
Look,
10
there's evidence right there.
10 episodes.
So basically, the rule is that after the first shot, we are not doing any juice or something like that. We tell that the first one should be pure.
Pure.
There are some various names for the things that you drink after taking a shot. It varies depending on the region, even cities in Poland. It's popitka, napitka, zapitka, zapoja. So there are a lot of words.
There are all derivatives of the word drinking in Polish, which is pić, napój, but they differ depending from the region.
Yeah. Okay, but because in Poland, like my understanding of Polish people is that you drink a lot. Is that true?
Well, it's more of a stereotype.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we don't drink.
You downed that pretty well, though. I
Yeah,
have
you
to say.
were pretty good at doing that.
Oh, yeah, busted.
Okay.
Well, it's some sort of stereotype, but it changes right now in Poland. There are more and more people who exchange vodka for whiskey, for wine. So the consumption of wine and whiskey and craft beers
as well.
is increasing, and the consumption of vodka is basically of pure vodka is decreasing. There are a lot of flavored vodkas, etc. So in the recent years, the consumption of wine and whiskey is being more and more frequent, and craft beers as well. Not the only the major type beers, but also the craft beers that are being produced widely across the country.
Oh, that's
Awesome,
interesting.
awesome.
But this is a very traditional show, Lördagsdrinken or Saturday drink. So
Very
we're
traditional.
doing the very traditional way of doing it the hard way.
The second
One.
tradition.
Yes.
If Radek, you can start pouring the second round.
So I'm not going to pour anything else into Radek's glass.
So in Poland, we say that you shouldn't take the second shot after a long time from the first one. Because if you would stand up from the chair or something like that, you would be, unbalanced. So you should drink for another leg quite quickly so that you have a perfect balance while drinking vodka. So you shouldn't take the first shot and then wait for like 15, 20 minutes and take
I love this like scientific. It's just great.
It's
It's
all
just based on science.
It's based on
Yeah.
actual research.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Generations of experience.
Is it
course.
many Polish scientists that have like figured it out?
Well, not many
you should
people.
pour
Not,
to
because last
many-
time you poured with
a small one this time. Yeah.
hospitality.
not many people know that. but
That's
because-
hospitality.
Well, Maria Curie-Skłodowska, who was a Polish scientist, she got 2 Nobel Prize, but she was really close to the third one, based on that research that Michael just mentioned.
Oh, really?
You have the Nobel Museum in Stockholm. You should know that.
We're so bad.
Okay, so what's the next thing
so
we're
the
drinking?
next thing.
The next, I think, the most common is that you pour a juice or something like that.
Okay.
Some use
Which
water.
one do we take? We have pineapple.
yeah, we have show them.
cranberry.
You have
yeah.
absolutely
Apple and multivitamin.
an absolute freedom of choice.
I want the apple one.
I actually want that one too.
Or,
But I'll do
yeah.
the pineapple
Or maybe the pineapple.
just for
yeah.
the sake of.
The
Alright.
multi vitamin. Maybe
Okay,
you need
let's-
some vitamin.
No, I don't want that one. I
I
want
will
the
use the
You want
pineapple.
the
Apple fruit
pineapple?
drink.
All right.
Can I pour that myself, or someone else has to pour that as well?
No,
Okay,
it's,
well-
it's not regulated. So
Okay.
yeah.
No, here, it's this one, I think.
No,
oh, it's
we're
okay.
We're going.
Oh no,
We're
stop.
going
I did it
there.
wrong way.
Wrong way. Okay.
Wrong
Right
way.
now, you still keep your
there you go.
vodka pure.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I think I will go.
did it
with-
wrong.
Tainted the vodka?
No, I
One.
don't say
How
it.
dare you?
Don't tell.
Okay.
Okay, so this is in Sweden we usually do the same thing where I'm from in Skåne at least, but we as you say taint the vodka. So we put the juice in the vodka and then we call it a grog.
But what do you guys do?
We basically mix vodka with different things, and we call it a drink.
A drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the
Sounds the
same.
same, right?
Sounds the same.
Yeah, the best drink is vodka with vodka.
Vodka with vodka.
So how do we drink
Yeah,
this? Do
that's a good
we
one.
like?
No,
Yeah.
you
No?
just take the shot.
Speaking
Okay.
of vodka with vodka, I have a friend who has this saying that the best drink in terms of mixing drinks is cold vodka with warm vodka.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
That sounds terrible.
Maybe we should try that next week for the next lördagsdrink. Vodka
not.
with warm vodka.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, so
how
which
so?
one do we do first?
We take a shot,
Okay,
Okay.
one
and then we smooth it with a
Oh, it's
sip
like
of-
a chaser.
Smooth it.
Okay.
We had a Polish.
chaser is a-
had
is
a
a good
Polish
word
toast,
for that.
and I heard that in Sweden, which is quite connected to Polish history, because we had the Vasa kings as well.
Yeah, look in the camera and say
For
it.
some time, we had a Swedish kings as well. I don't think that both Swedish and Polish historians agree whether it was good for both countries or not. But I heard that there is a toast saying "Hur sjung Vasa, botten up."
Hur sjönk Vasa?
Hur sjönk Vasa? Okay.
Botten upp.
Oh God. Oh,
Cheers.
cheers. But what was it? I forgot.
Hur sjönk Nastrovi?
Na zdrowie.
Nazdrov. Good.
Yeah, we always, when you get this, squeezed face after drinking vodka, but you use the juice, we are saying, well, the juice was ugly.
Oh, the juice was so bad.
Yeah.
Fy äppeljuice.
This was the best part.
No, come on.
Okay, so my friends, what's happening in Poland? This is the perfect time a day after 2 shots of vodka to talk about the refugees.
Yeah, there's no better time, I guess. What's happening right now? We are dealing with a crisis, but it's not a refugee crisis. It's not a humanitarian
No.
crisis. It's
But
a
that's how
crisis.
it's described in Sweden.
That's
though.
true. That's
yeah?
true. And some of the Polish media do this as well.
Yeah.
Because they are trying to use the empathy and all the good-hearted people
Yeah.
to create a pressure on Polish government in order to let all those people in. But what we are actually dealing with is a hybrid attack on not only Polish, on European border, because we are sharing the border with all of the EU, orchestrated by Lukashenko's authoritarian regime. That's what's happening.
And what's basically not being said in Western media is that all this industry, because this is industry for
is
Belarus,
like human
of
trafficking
bringing,
industry.
yeah, this is human trafficking
Yeah.
industry. It has been invented in Belarus some years ago with the support of one of the Lukashenko's family members. So basically, they created some offices which are officially organizing tours to Minsk.
Yeah.
So people who are right now in Belarus at Polish border, they were at Lithuanian or Latvian border, are the people who officially bought a trip to Minsk.
Yeah.
They usually paid.
They were granted tourist visas.
Yeah, because we actually also reported about someone who paid, or I read it, but paid like
I don't know how much it was. Like,
it was
hundreds of thousands of crowns, right?
of crowns,
these are
Swedish crowns
thousands. These
to
are
get there.
thousands
Yeah.
of euros paid.
The minimum, let's say the less expensive ticket to go for a trip to Minsk was around $2,000.
Wow.
And one of the most expensive ones that we had seen was $12,000
You won't
for
hear
a
about
trip
this in Swedish
Minsk.
media at all. Like, they
Yeah.
don't talk about this at all.
No.
It's like that's
It's not
something-
being covered. It's
Maybe
not
they
being covered.
forgot, or they
Oh,
had
maybe
more
they
important
forgot.
stuff to report.
Maybe they were
Too much
doing
vodka.
shots.
Yeah,
in
too much
the-
vodka.
Yeah. But the thing is, let me just tell you, because this was so funny. Since this thing started, you actually took the opportunity to talk to one of the Swedish Democrats parliamentarists and actually give him some tips and some advice on how Sweden can handle this. So you texted him some photos of some of the men with different
Tools, yeah.
tools, yeah. And you asked them, you asked them that you think that Sweden needs some workers. Maybe you would have a gardener, an engineer, or a lumberjack. And then you sent the photos with the people with like the tools in the. Yeah, explain more.
Because for us it's very, of course, serious situation what we are having at the border, and we were being told that these people are, fleeing from wars, from some sort of persecution. There are some NGOs and, of course, leftist media who are claiming that these people are very poor. One of them was wearing a jacket that is worth €1,000 while cutting down a tree at Polish border.
I don't even have
even if it was,
money.
Some sort of a fake, was trying to look like this jacket. Officially in Poland, you could find this jacket for 4,000 or 5,000 Polish zloty, which is around €1,000.
Wow!
Who cuts down a tree at the border in a jacket that is worth €1,000?
Wow!
So I know that. This situation is very serious for our border guards, for our policemen, and for our military.
And also for part of the people who are on the border, on the border.
They are scared of it.
Part of them are victims.
Yeah.
They are being taken by the Lukashenko.
And you saw that some of these migrants as well, like there were some images of like them being very aggressive and
Yeah,
very
to the
scary.
military.
That's what we were talking about. They were trying to destroy the border installations, the
With
wired
the
fence
tools, yeah.
with those tools, with a shovel, I think, or with an axe.
And they were equipped with it by the Belarusian military. And why I used the opportunity to write to Tobias about these so-called skilled workers.
Skilled workers.
In some parts,
we have so many of these skilled workers in Sweden. We don't need more.
This is why I came up with this idea, because at the very beginning of this border crisis, so this is like late July, the beginning of August, the NGOs and the leftist media were covering it like these are,
Scientists,
doctors, scientists, nurses, people who you need, engineers, etc. Let them in. One of the members of the parliament from the opposition wrote down like, accept all of them in. Later we will check who they are.
Yeah.
So it is part of a joke, but it's also not funny as well, because all the time you know it in Sweden perfectly. The time when there are all these so-called refugee crises around the world, they are using the same agenda. The poor kids are over there, and this organized crime, both of Lukashenko and the organized crime which was acting in 2015, are using kids as some sort of a human shields to let all these people behind.
But are they refugees fleeing from war, or are they engineers? I'm confused. Like, which one is it? Like,
officially, they are tourists. They have the tourist visas to Belarus, so officially they are tourists.
But the thing is, I think
probably
there are two issues worth mentioning here. Firstly, the kids and women.
I need some more vodka. If you guys are going to talk about this, I need some more vodka.
Okay, so
maybe we should do a
one last,
and we should do it in Swedish. We should do a Swedish skål. And
how do we do the last one?
I'm so tired of talking about the refugees in Poland right now. It's been like the whole week, so I need one more shot of vodka.
My proposal is let's do one more shot Swedish way, and then we can have another way. Vodka on the rocks, so we can sip easily while talking.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, let's
behind the scenes we'll do that.
Behind the scenes, and maybe you can say, "See you next week at the Saturday drink
in Polish."
In Polish. Or maybe
thanks for joining the Saturday drink.
Ty podziękuj za uczestnictwo, a ja powiem, że widzimy się w przyszłym tygodniu.
Skål! Dziękujemy za zaproszenie.
Skål! Tack för att ni tittade. Så syns vi nästa vecka på
Lördagsdrinken.
Do zobaczenia w przyszłym tygodniu.
Och tack så jättemycket för att ni tittar på Riks. Glöm inte att prenumerera på våran kanal genom att trycka på knappen här nedanför. Och om ni vill ha nya notiser om de videos som vi lägger upp, så tryck på ringklockan.